Hey y'all, welcome back to another edition of Sims Black Lives Matter, coming from the youth. I thank you guys for following me and keeping in contact with me. Like, share, subscribe, like you guys been doing. Leave your comments. Let me know how you feel. Let me know what you think about all the things that's being said to you and if it's motivating you. Remember, like I told you guys, read a book every month. You must read one book at least 1 month. That's the journey we on together. But today, I'm with my boy MJ.
What's good?
And he's going to share a little information with us about what he think and how he feel about everything that's going on in society today. And like anytime, he going to leave off with a nice positive that I can share with all you guys. So, no further ado, here my man MJ. Go ahead, tell him who you is, what you bought.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Marquis, and I'm just here with Greg Smith. Glad to be on this interview to express my thoughts and my views on anything he has to say. Hoping to give a positive message that what you guys are looking forward to hear, to see, and enjoy.
Great. So we're going to jump right into it because, I hate the delay time. Let's get straight to it. Now, you've seen a lot going on in society right now with Black Lives Matter and the things with the killings and the segregation and people coming together, which is a good thing. We love to see people coming together as a whole. Now, you being a young black male in today's society, going on with everything going on today, tell us how you feel about things that's going on now and share some of your experiences that you may have faced since this thing started.
It's crazy, Greg. And injustice been here and slavery been here for over, I don't even know how to count, thousands of years. It's just what's different from now and then is that injustice is being filmed now. People are filming police having their knees on their necks, police driving, shooting innocent man walking in the street jogging. People are filming police going in young lady's house, Breonna Taylor, and just shooting them for no reason. And there's still no justice with Breonna Taylor. Her killers are still not in jail. So the thing is, it's really crazy. So it's really lost of words. But the thing is, now that I see a good positive is that a lot of black people are trying to support each other, like supporting black-owned businesses, and especially with this pandemic, that all this stuff is going away. Like, there's no more money. Like, people are losing their jobs, people are losing houses. So that's why we had to support each other and come as a community, our brothers and sisters, to help each other. And that's the one thing I do like. That's what's going on. But right now, there's the Black Lives Matter and how everybody's treating. Especially we don't have such a good leader that's putting us in the right direction for the Black Lives Matter. So that's
very well said. Very well said. I like to touch on this as well. Even though you are young, because of the things that's going on in the world today, do you feel as though you may be afraid to even just go outside your door, go to the grocery store? You like basketball, go play basketball on the court. Is there any fear or anything discouraging to you now from what's been going on today from the Black Lives Matter thing?
You always gotta be on your tippy toes, because it's really a lot. Like, now I keep my receipt in my pocket to know when I bought something, because sometimes I feel like I'm gonna get stopped in the grocery store they gonna think I'm stealing. So I always keep a receipt. I always keep my ID. Sometimes I don't stay or go out at night. Sometimes after 10, because that's a lot when the troubles happen, and a black guy like me just walking will get either pulled over for any typical reason they find. And I just really haven't senses, because meaning that anytime I'm just aware of anything. So I've been on my tippy toes, like I said.
That's great. A lot of these practices have always been told us growing up, even when I was young. Being outside late, you ain't doing but looking for trouble most of the time.
Right.
Always keep an ID on you so people know who you are. These are some common practices that growing up as a young black male, we've been taught by our parents and their parents, and it's just always been a safety. It's just that now, since the Black Lives Matter thing has come about, it's been more prudent to make sure that we do those things. You know, I'm glad you shared that information with us and so much. But speaking on the pandemic, the corona has changed a lot as well. So we got two situations going on at one time that's just revolving around the world, that's changing us as people, as a culture. You know, MJ, corona came and you like to play basketball.
Right.
And that's taken away from you because of the corona. And I know it affects you in some type of way. Share some of your thoughts of what do you think about and how you feel about corona, the coronavirus.
I'm not gonna lie. At first, you know, when corona came around, March 15, March 17, that's when we got out of school. That was a Friday. Schools were shut down. But honestly, I was kind of happy because, you know, there was no more school. You know, woo hoo hoo. And then the next day, like, I thought it was only gonna be like 2 weeks. And then 2 weeks came. I was like, okay, it might be in the month. So it was around my birthday, March 31st. And I thought it would be done before my birthday because I wanted to have, you know, hotel parties, boat party, yacht party, whatever. And unfortunately, that was shut down because of corona. So that's when I started to taking, like this is really something serious. Like, I did not really like it at all. And I was really heated. And then, especially when AAU came, there's no more AAU, which is basketball tournaments for youth all around the world. That is canceled. School is, they don't even know. They're most likely not going to have school. It's going to be a virtual school. So all of that stuff, I feel so isolated. Like, I sometimes can't see my friends. I can't really see nobody, can't go nowhere. Everything's been so, you know, lonely, I guess, if I want to say it like that. But yeah, I have not been happy with how this is going, and so far it's been like 6 months, and even the cases has rises. But I believe the cases rise because of the protests going on. But I'm not saying to stop the protests. I just think that as a leader, as President Trump should, you know, he should do something better about this COVID-19 and find other types of ways to stop it. You know, if we can't find a vaccine, can we find a type of air vent to, like, you know, circulate around the air, like some type of, I don't know. I mean, we got people to think about stuff like that. But
Great. You know, you mentioned being, you know, lonely and you know, not being able to see your friends and stuff like that. And I'm sure you're not the only one.
Right.
You know, it's a bunch of you kids out there that's feeling the same way. And us as adults, we're not also thinking about y'all feelings, which is why I brought you on to share this type of information with not only the other kids out there who you can relate to, but also as parents, you know, for us to get and hear that, see that it's not just us that's affected as well. It's us, our children, our grandchildren, if you have grandchildren, brothers, sisters. So yes, coming together to get through this is important for a lot of us. You know, these type of things lead on to kids wanting to finding other things to venture into that might not be as positive as we want for our kids to be. So I'm glad that you let us know that, because those thoughts that you share with us is also something common with another group of kids out there as well.
right.
Well, you know, you are an athletic person. You
Right.
play basketball. You like playing basketball. I've seen you. You got game. I get that. You got skills.
B.l.m. Fresh Prince.
And you spoke about the AAU league. Now, are any of the other kids in the AAU league looking, or have you guys tried to figure out a way to try to come together? Have you been working out? Is there anything that you can, you know, share with
Well,
the audience? You know,
Every Saturday I go and play basketball amongst my friends. So I do get to see about 4 to 5 of my, you know, friends to play basketball with. But AAU, it's kind of like a, how do I explain this? It's kind of like a, like it's like a business, but you can it's kind of okay. You can't bring kids to play against each other and then count those games. Like, all of that is really, like, you know, official. Like, AAU's official way for you to get recruited from colleges. So, but athletes, you can't contact athletes to get games going to start at your own. That's just not how it works. So, but with anything, like, I'm not the only one that's well, with this COVID-19, really nobody wants to go out. They want to be quarantined, which I guess they should, so we can help everyone. But everybody's quarantined. Coaches can't see each other. No schools. There's no recruitment going on. There's no draft. You know, NBA just started the bubble, and you see how they're tight they are. Packages come in, they wipe them down. Haircuts, they gotta have the mask on the whole time. They got face shields, eye goggles, all types of stuff. You know, and they're just really serious about it. So instead of doing that, they feel that AAU is not a necessity, so they'll push that forward. So we don't need it right now. So AAU is just done. There's no way we can substitute it amongst us players to do that. So,
Got you. If you guys just tuning in, like I wanted to remind you that I'm here with my boy MJ, and we just trying to get some information on him and how he feeling, his thoughts about Black Lives Matter, coronavirus. Just him himself. So if you haven't liked, subscribe, comment, keep me informed. Hit that bell button so you can get all the notifications, everything that's going on. We're gonna take a little twist into something else because I like MJ to share some information about him as a person that's going to a predominantly great school and an athletic person. So here we go. So MJ, now, what are you going to school for? What is your study in school for? This is great. Y'all gotta hear this.